Hi, I'm coming to you without makeup on today. That's a little different, right? And I'm not going to do any makeup either because we are going to talk about our skin. And you can see I have some breakouts and stuff like that if I were using makeup in my liquid foundation, I would be covering up. I probably will put some on in a little bit. I don't know if it even really matters today. What I thought I would do is come on and talk to you about a dream that I have a feeling that some of you have had, and maybe what is holding you back in it. But I also want to show you how to care for your oily skin. And I just had a thought. I did grab the right one. I was a little worried I grabbed the wrong one here. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Maya Laurent, and I am super passionate about helping women find their wild beauty from within and outward to go and take that and make a difference in the world. And that takes on so many different forms. So welcome if you're new here. And I thought I would chat about dreams. This was something that just was, I don't know, like kind of in my mind this morning, excuse me, as I was just thinking about kind of like my husband and I's journey and things. And one of the dreams that we personally had that I thought maybe others have had as well was one of the dreams that we had when we were in some careers that we liked and everything like that, but we always had in the back of our minds that we would love to start something on our own. But every time we researched it, we realized we couldn't afford it. It was way too expensive to do anything on our own. And when I say on our own, I mean like being an entrepreneur or starting something, a business on your own, like that type of thing. I think our reasoning behind it was like, a lot of the reasoning was flexibility, that we could make some decisions on our own and try new things, take risks that maybe others in our companies weren't willing to take, that we could take it. Of course, that meant we would fail possibly too. We were willing to take those risks, and that was a dream that we had. And so I kind of figured as I was thinking about it, because I've talked to a lot of people, I know there are a lot of people out there that have that same dream. They just want to be able to do something on their own, but it's really hard to do. And so I want to hear from anybody, if you're watching this on the replay, because I know there will be a lot of you that are, that like, has that been your dream, or are you living it? I know there's some people that are totally living that and have their own thing and are running with it right now. I'm going to pause for a second because I'm going to show you what this dream has to do with, and I'm going to put this on while I'm talking so I can show you what it is. So this is the oil control mask. We're going to talk about this more in a second. I'm going to actually dampen my face really quick. So you put it on. This is, obviously it's called oil control mask because it's going to control your oil. There you go. Genius, right? I'm going to use the applicator, and it is on green. So if you have children, they will think this mask is so cool. I am having, like I said, some breakouts right now. I normally would only put this in my T-zone, but I seem to be getting breakouts. It's actually not that bad, you guys, compared to what it used to be before I started using all this stuff. It has toned itself down so much, but occasionally I need a little help. Sometimes it has to do more with what I've been eating and those kind of things. And so I'm going to put this all over my face this time around. You can put like spot treat things. So I had a little bit of a breakout right here, and I put it on last night, and it has already started to take the redness out of it. And I probably, if I put it on tonight, it'll be almost gone tomorrow morning. So that's nice. All right. So let's keep talking about dreams while I have green on my face. How does that sound? And you guys can laugh at me while I talk with this on my face. Nothing like doing a mask in the middle of the day. This is what's nice when you have your own flexibility. I don't have to wait till the night to like do a calming mask and that type of thing, and a refreshing mask. I can just do it whenever I want to. So here's the thing about starting your own business. And for those of you that have, you know this tends to be true. It takes money. It actually takes a lot of money. So for the States, and I would say the same probably holds true for here in the UK too, the average new business costs $65,000 to start. Did that get your attention? Because it got mine. And I thought about back on our journey, my husband and I's journey. We have we have a couple different things that we have started, but one of them we started, all right, oil control mask is on. We're going to leave it on. Right now it feels like, the best way to describe it. It feels like extra air is coming into my skin right now. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it or not, but that's what it feels like. It just feels like, like somebody's like blowing like peppermint or something on me, because it has peppermint in it. So it feels like that. It doesn't hurt at all. So you can see it's starting to kind of like dry and stuff like that as it does its magic. I'm gonna rinse this off. Okay, so yes, it costs that much to start something. So I started a photography business. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's such a low cost business to start. Yes and no. If you have stuff already, yeah, but eventually you're going to get to the point that you're going to want new cameras, upgrade your cameras, get more lenses, that kind of stuff. You're going to need insurance for that stuff. You are then, going to end up wanting more equipment that goes with it, and as accessories and that type of thing. And then when you start, somebody always drives by on a moped or a motorcycle when I'm doing this. When you have that stuff, then you then start your business and you start photographing people and things like that. And then you've got the expense of that as well. For us, I had some camera stuff, but then I needed more. I needed more stuff to kind of do what I was trying to do. We started doing different kinds of photography, and eventually that added up and it got to a big amount. We just were kind of a little naive in it, that we didn't plan for that. We thought, oh, we'll just stick with this stuff and it'll be good. So that was that. For my husband, he has an art business. His is a little bit different in that we have a choice of how we want to do it, but if you want to grow it, you've got to invest in stuff. And so, again, we've had to spend money to be able to grow that and for that to continue to grow. And when I started what I'm doing now with Unique, I thought, okay, that seems, for me at the time, so it's $99, I almost said pounds, $99 to get started, or 69 pounds. And for me, I was like, that's a lot of money for me right now. At the time we were paying off debt, that was a lot of money. Looking back on it, comparing it to, because that's all you ever have to spend. You are not required to spend anything else besides that. You of course can if you want more makeup and stuff like that, but then you get free makeup back and commissions on it. So that doesn't even really count. But what's amazing about that is the fact that I started my own thing and was able to run with it and build it and do what I want and fit it into like the nooks and crannies of my life and everything. And I'm going like that because that's what it feels like sometimes. For $99 compared to $65,000. Yeah, please. Thank you. That seemed like an easy decision. So the easiest way that you do to get started on doing something, if you have that like entrepreneur spirit and you want to give it a go, and you're like, I've always wanted to start my own business, but I don't know what to do, and I have no clue where to start, or the funds or anything like that. This is, I don't want to say it's easy. You have to work for it, because if you start your own business, you're going to work, right? You have to be willing to work. However, you can fit it into these little nooks and places like that, and I can share with you how I've done that. We've gone through a major international move and everything like that, and it has still fit into pockets of time because I can do it from this thing right now that I'm recording, and that is my phone. So I can do it standing in line. I can do it. I last night was doing a little bit of work while everything was cooking on the stovetop and it needed to cook for 15 minutes, so I jumped on and did that. Like, you can find these little pockets of time and you can give it a go to have more freedom in what you do. So there are two ways that you can grab what is called the kit, which is what I was talking about earlier, which is so affordable to start your own business. And there are two ways, because there are two kits. It's called a kit. So basically you're going to get stuff that gives you and preps you and makes you ready to give this a go. I have shown before, it's been a little bit, so I'll show it to you again. But I've shown before, there's one that has more makeup in it and there's one that has more skincare in it. That is why I am using the oil control mask, is because I wanted to show you what is in the skincare kit. I love that they've done this because there's some people that either you guys have been grabbing some stuff in the past from Unique, from me and things like that, and you have a lot of the makeup, but you really want some of the skincare. Or it may be like skincare is more of your thing and you think you'd be better off of starting your business that way, and so you want to grab that, or makeup may be more your thing. Or let me be honest, this is where I was. neither of those are my thing. When I started, neither of those things are my thing. I didn't understand makeup and I didn't understand skincare. And so if that is you, you can also do this and don't have to be like an expert in either of those things. And that is what is great. You don't have to have this vast amount of knowledge, which is kind of true in a lot of other businesses that you're going to start too, because we are here to help you with that and guide you along the way. Okay, what is in the skincare kit then? So first is the Royalty Rose Water. I'll take that off so you can kind of see how it is. It's really bright. But this you will spray, it's wonderful. You will spray on after you wash your face, and this is like your toner. You can also use it as a refresher during the day. A lot of people will put it over their makeup and it just refreshes your skin. It's great for sunburns. My kids love this for sunburns. We haven't had that many sunburns in the UK since we moved here. We've had a couple. So you've got rose water. Then you have the beauty serum. So the beauty serum I put on every single night. You can use it in lots of different areas. For me right now in the stage of life I'm in, I put it underneath my eyes, and I actually put it right in these corners right here too. And then I put it on my forehead. Let me show you how it works. So you just pull off, and it has this little applicator, and it's a dropper. So you just drop that onto your, however you want to do it, in the palm of your hand. I put it on my fingertips because then it makes it really easy for me to put it around my eyes. This is going to help prevent wrinkles, and it's going to add moisture too. It's not, if you have oily skin, don't be worried. This is not going to make your skin super oily or anything like that whatsoever. It just makes it really nice and helps when your skin is moisturized and even out. That helps prevent wrinkles. So there is the beauty serum. Then we have the lash serum. This you put on your eyelashes. It goes on just like mascara pretty much. There you go, just like an applicator like this. I put this on every night before I go to bed. I put it on and I go on my lashes and I go down them twice, and then so I'm on the top twice, and then I go on the top or bottom. Wow, let's try that again. Twice on the top, once on the bottom like regular mascara. And then you just let it be, and you go to sleep and you grow your lashes while you sleep. If you are in like lash growing mode and you really want to grow your lashes, you can put it on in the morning too. You'll just want to let it dry before you put any other makeup on, and then probably use one of these. See how it's metal right there? Use one of those to help separate your lashes before you put mascara on, and it will grow lashes during the day too. Okay, then there is Pore Purifying Cleanser. I have the Moisture Cleanser right now because this is the one that I'm using right now because it's winter, and I tend to go back and forth a couple of different ones depending on what my skin is doing at that time of year. Pore Purifying Cleanser is amazing for every skin type. It's really going to get in those pores, cleanse that nastiness that is in there out, and help purify your skin so it is ready to receive things like moisturizer and toner and everything like that and get the good stuff back in there. Okay, then is the Hydrating Day Cream. I'm trying to remember. This is one of the day creams. The hydrating one is normally what I have, but I actually need to order some stuff. So this is what I'm using right now. Hydrating Day Cream is again going to get in there and replenish your skin and make it just feel amazing and soft to the touch and help get in that moisture that you need. Then is the Oil Control Mask, which I have on, which I've been describing. Then you also get that applicator I used. So I love using this for most of the masks because I get it evenly more on than if I use my fingers. I feel like I either cake it on or I don't get anything on it. So this gets it everywhere and is wonderful for that. And then it just rinses right off, and it's rubbery. Some people have asked me what this is made of. It's like a rubber kind of thing, so it's not going to get destroyed in water and that type of thing. Okay, then is the Detox Mask. This is the one, let me open it so you can see it. You're going to get samples of the other masks. So the Detox Mask is the one that has charcoal in it. That's why it's black. It does obviously what it says it does. It detoxes. And then I forgot to grab in my shower because I use it probably at least 3 times a week, is the exfoliating mask. And it is the one, if you look back, I'm sure you'll find some pictures of me with a white mask on. So it's got little granules in it that when you put it on, you're actually going to exfoliate your skin at the same time. And then you leave it on for a few minutes, and when you rinse it off, your skin is so smooth. Like any of that dead skin you get or anything like that, your skin is so smooth. So you get samples of those two, which are awesome. And I think I covered it all, but you guys, let me explain like what I just said with, I'm gonna just hold up a couple things, that's all, because I can't hold them all. What all of that is $300, almost $350 worth of stuff that you get to start your business, and you get it for $99. Or if you're in the UK, I did write down the UK because I always forget you guys. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to forget you. It's 257, so almost 260 pounds worth of stuff that you get for 69 pounds. I mean, how else, if you have that dream of starting something, how else can you do that and it be that simple? I was talking to somebody I have two friends actually that are starting graphic design stuff, but one that I was talking to in the States was telling me like she's starting graphic design as a freelance thing. And I said, well, I was just curious because I was thinking about some of this stuff, and I said, what is the cost? Like, what did you have to do that? And she needed to get a new computer because she did not have enough space on her computer to do what she was doing, and she had to buy programs. Right there, that was more than what this kit is. So that just shows you how simple it is to be able to step into something that maybe you had a dream in. And then there's this sitting here right here for you. If skincare is not your thing, there is the makeup one, and I'd love to tell you more about it. If you have any more questions on this, or you're like, ooh, I want more information on either of these kits, please comment below, and you can comment, just write down kit, and I will contact you, reach out to you, and we'll chat and everything like that. No pressure at all on anything. It is just us starting a conversation and seeing if it's the right fit for you, because you may have a dream of always starting something on your own, and this one is an affordable way to do that and something to give it a go and start your own business. I hope that you are having a wonderful day, and that you can go live into your wild beauty today and encourage somebody else. I'm going to go rinse this off so you can see it's dried now. It's not coming off of my hands and stuff. And what's great is now I can go rinse it off and my face will be refreshed. And then I'm going to put on some toner and some moisturizer and maybe just a touch of makeup. Not much today. But this will help me with some of my breakouts I'm having in whatever's going on with my oily face right now. You may need to pay attention to what I'm eating. I don't know what it is, but this is going to help me out. So let me know if you have questions on any of the individual things I use too. Yeah, what is today? Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. If you're jumping on now, feel free to jump back and watch this in a second when I post it. Take care. Bye.